same number of round wins, we will take a look at the following. We'll take a look at the tied teams, the round wins between each other, and if that cannot be decided, then we'll take a look at the number of battle wins with each other. And at this point, if there is any, if well, at this point, well, after every tiebreaker, if some teams drop out of the tie, that will be reset. So, for example, there are 3 teams. There are 4 teams, and we see like 2-2-1-1. Then is it? Yeah, 2-2-1-1. Then we will reset the tie break, and then we'll take a look between those 2 teams, and between those 2 teams, their head-to-head record. But basically, first of all, the first 2 tiebreakers will be the head-to-head records, so round wins and then the battle wins, and then the total number of battle wins throughout the entire tournament. And if that cannot be determined, we will have to take a look at the battle duration, which can be determined from Tolian. Tolian will have the best idea in that. Since all the matches are streamed, you can actually go through exhaustively and find out who passed the tie. But this is going to be highly unlikely. So let's take a look at the table so far. We have APA Akfa leading the rest of the pack, sitting comfortably in the top 4. Rejects are in the 3rd place with 4 round wins. Bluff with 3 round wins, sitting in the 4th place. Next we have Raid, Immortals, Legion, RBMK, all sitting in the bottom 4 with 2 round wins. RBMK are ahead of Legion at the moment because RBMK won against Legion. As I said, the tiebreaker will be reset. Wait, I got the wrong stream, so bear with me. This is the right stream. I went live at a different stream, so apologies. I will go live at the right stream. Just going to remove. This is the right stream, so hopefully now you're seeing the right stream. I'll go into the room right now, and if there is still time, we will continue through the slides. Okay, so it's now coming up at the right stream. Good. I will have to set up a new stream for the Apex server tomorrow because I clicked the wrong button, and you're now seeing the right stream. Apologize, it's just a little bit of a streamer's blip. Okay, so what have I missed? What have I missed? Let's continue to watch. I'm now in the room, I'm ready, so we can continue to go through. This is the summary. The Challengers Tournament and the Lower Action Championship have all finished. The winner of the Challengers Tournament is... What's that? quick. One Challengers tournament and Lower Echelon Championship. That goes to TRNMT. And for the EU server, let's take a look at the schedule. The Blitz Summer Cup will be held from the 19th to the 20th. I think these dates are now confirmed in the news. So this is pretty much public information. The schedule is also released to the public way before the official dates of the Blitz Summer Cup were announced. So let's take a look at the maps tonight. We have round 8 being Wintermine, Novka, Fort Despair, Hellas, and Canal. Round 9 being Black River, Yukon, Lagoon, and Oasis Palms. And Paula Sweeterson has made the following predictions. We have a lot of 4-0 predictions here. Akfa, Rejects, APA all predicts to win 4-0 against their opponent. The closest one could be Bluff versus Immortals, where Bluff were predicted to win 4-2 against Immortals. But last time, Immortals went really close, went to the tiebreaker, but Bluff won it in the end. So this is the new power rating after all of the... I don't think that is the right path. I don't think that is correct, so let me change. Because INS should... because TRNMT should be here. Let me quickly give you the right ranking. This is the right ranking. Good. There we go. So we have now the top 8 still being the same top 8 in the Professionals Tournament. Quick are now in the 9th place. The winner of the Lower Echelon Championship, TRNMT, will now be in the 13th place. And the top 16 are still pretty much the same, except for TRNMT taking the place of Unlucky, where Unlucky should are in the top 16, but they got knocked out quite early. So not a lot to talk about. I heard Legion. There's something going on, but I don't think that is what is going on here. Because we are really seeing a great team. So that could just be distraction. I don't believe that. I don't believe what was rumored about Legion, because most of them are still playing. But the common denominator is Strift Case. So there are 11 Strift Case in total stats. 100 Cupo Strift Case across the board. If I could remember the right tuple term, it should be 100 Cupo. So it's 100 Cupo Strift Case across the board. The only 3 different tanks are double MLEs on the Legion side, which will give them a lot of hit points. While APA will take the Sheridan, that will be played by Kitsune. Gonna say hello to everyone. And let's go. Hello to Camelo. And Legion, red team from the south spawn will go mostly to A. And we now have APA, blue team. Kitsune going up in a Sheridan like that. You will get quite a lot of spots. And will he be spotted? Hypnotizing. Gets tracked, receives a big hit from Kitsune, drops down as Legion tries frantically to get a shot in, but they couldn't. That gives APA a good start, but they still don't have the hit point pool advantage, as they don't have that inherent advantage. Remember, Legion, they took double MLEs. Yennefer will now be in B. He's not in A, of course, but he will take B. Getting out of B, as I always say, will be an issue. Legion, are they ready to shut down Yennefer? Can Yennefer get away from B? This will be difficult. Legion are just going straight through. They're not going to hesitate. They're just going to push onto the APA tanks, where these 3 tanks are going to be in trouble. And APA, what are you going to do here? Good shot onto Artium. APA, these Strip Case need to stay alive as long as they could. They've done a good job in chipping away hit points off the team of Legion. Legion hesitated, and that could become very important later on. Now APA have a comeback to support the team, and Legion's line cannot advance. And APA are looking for the right opportunity. Sorry. To make a counter push. Object 3 is the first tank down. Sorry for changing the scenes. Daze is now the focus for Legion. And it's down to 1 shot. Days gets taken out by Tonikawa. Last gets taken out by Sabo. And it's 7 versus 4. It's looking pretty good for Legion. Iggy's now out. There are lots of one-shots. Can APA bring it back? Now APA want Whoopsie out of the way. Foxy is still alive. If barely. And it will be Whoopsie that gets taken out. Now 5 versus 4. Yennefer, good shot onto Saboteur. Saboteur, break shot onto Yennefer. We rely on Ventium to come in to support the team. Hit point still very close, but now APA gets the hit point, cap point lead. They still have a slight hit point lead, but they have 2 caps, so that what matters them the most. Tonikawa and Hypnotizing are both dead, and that leaves Saboteur, the last but standing Legion. They might have been a little bit too slow with that push. They hesitated. They allowed APA to rotate to support the team. Oh, and Consider jumps over Saboteur, takes some damage, but at the same time, Saboteur took some hits, and it will be APA that gets it. 1-0. Legion. If they make that push a little bit earlier, they could have this. They could have this. Honestly, I don't think the rumors are true about Legion. This is not much different than the Legion I saw last time. 4 tanks doing more than 2k, and APA 5 tanks doing more than 2k. Not a bad start at all for both of these teams. And APA, they were good. Good focused fire, but but I have to say that Legion's hesitation in pushing really helped APA's cause. But not to take away the fact that APA did really well in the focus fire and the counter push, and they also wore Legion down pretty well. But they have to be really careful. But they really haven't put a foot wrong, although Legion might have done that push well. It's really not their fault with their positioning. They've tried their best to make it work, and it did work really well. So let's say Legion currently under a battle. Let's say APA red team from the south spawn with Legion blue team from the north, and they're hopefully the slip up of the stream didn't confuse anyone watching the stream. And Legion, and I spotted this error when I saw the my iPad that the stream didn't start, and I realized I got the stream broadcasted to the wrong link. It's been fixed now, but you might have seen a very quick stream on another link, which is supposed to broadcast the APAC stream tomorrow, and I will put up a new link, so don't worry, after the stream, and I will notify Wargaming to change that link. But don't worry, everything should be a-okay. Let's take a look now. Legion red team from the north spawn with APA blue team from the south. APA with a good start, a good win, and they're going mostly to BNC, with Legion going mostly to BNC as well. Let's look at Hypnotizing. I don't know why I pressed that button and it puts me to follow Whoopsie. It's an error, it's a glitch. Maybe Wargaming wants me to follow Whoopsie instead of him. I know. Conspiracy theory hashtag. Anyway, Whoopsie takes 1, Eggy takes 1, and Tonikawa drops to C. Eggy takes another one. So APA does get a good start here, and they will capture A. That will give them the count lead. Ventium takes a shot, and Uni takes 2. Oh, Ventium takes another. C has been captured by Legion, and that puts them only just at... Oh, is that a blind fire from Days onto Saboteur? Well done, well done. Which means Legion will rotate. And APA. They don't have the hit point pool lead. That is again due to them taking a lot of mediums and lights, while Legion are taking double MLEs. They're just going to stick with this lineup for maybe for this round. Okay, Dakuda takes another one, but Legion keeps on bleeding, which is not nice because you don't want to keep on bleeding. They don't want to lose that precious hit point pool advantage, and so far they still have that advantage. But when it comes to a push, that will become important. Legion are stuck in a pocket, which gives APA a lot of map control. And as APA continue to hold and continue to bleed better, Legion, they need to find a way to push. It appears that Daze could be the weakness of this defense of APA. APA look quite spread out. Oh, base shots onto Artyom as he crosses and goes to the northeastern corner. Now the hit points are about 1,000 away. Raggy probably pushes the wrong button to fire at the sky. Maybe it's just an itchy finger, and it just kind of, you know, shoots the sky as a push cry. I don't know the right term for that, but Legion might be finding Ventium and Object 3 isolated. Ventium will not last for long, so it's all about APA trying to take out all the tanks that are trying to cross. APA are in positions, however. Good shots onto Waggy and Saboteur. Legion are sharing the hit points really well. APA now have the hit point advantage. It's all onto APA that gets the focus fire. Saboteur is out, which means it's a 6 vs 7. Ventium still alive. APA have done a good job in preventing that push to materialize further. Last AFK takes out Eggy, and Ventium is out. It's 5 vs 6 at this moment. Kitsune in the T100 LT takes out Whoopsie, and the tanks near B of APA will take out Hypnotizing, and we saw a bounce coming to Hypnotizing. Hypnotizing is down, and APA now have a lot of hit points and cap points. And this means APA will win this battle, bring the scoreline to 2-0, and we will go back. Great job to APA and Legion. Oh, look a little bit. Look a little bit off. They aren't really playing at that 100%. It does seem like their discipline is not as tight as APA. APA did really well in the right positions to push shots in the crossfire against Legion. Legion, oh, don't know what happened there. I think I don't know about the communication, but it doesn't seem to be on point. It does seem like someone has an idea, and the rest of the team seem to struggle to comprehend. I don't know, but I just hope that the rumors are not true. But anyway, let's go to Fort Despair. Scoreline is 2-0. Legion versus APA. APA currently leading 2-0. Legion quadruple strip case, a double, well, no double 60 TPs, but only one 60 TP and double object 777. And APA, on the other hand, are they going to take quadruple strip case? Maybe, but they will at least take 3 of them. Uni in the MLE, El Murray in the VK72, last AFK, object 777. Kitsune, will drop into the MLE, and potentially for the first time APA will have an inherent hit point pool advantage, but Kitsune needs to ready up soon because there are around 10 seconds left. You don't want to do a mistake at this stage. Now Kitsune is ready. Legion, hopefully they will become a little bit tighter with the communication and the pushes. And Legion, this time they will be from the north with well, no, they're from the south because APA are from the north. So this time, because APA have taken double MLEs and a VK72, they will lead in health points. Let's head up high and see where everything's going, with Legion going for A. And APA will go for C, and Are we going to be seeing a big push right at the start? Oh, where he spotted the double, the double MLEs, and whoopsie, puts a shot onto Uni. The Kitsune tries to return fire, but hits a wall. Maybe it will collapse, maybe it will not. It's Schrodinger's wall. Anyway. Last AFK will get C, and that will give APA the cap lead as Legion will drop into B a little bit later. And whoopsie, we'll not go for A. It's Legion that needs to make a push, not APA. APA. Still holding well. Eggy is spotted. And Legion are stacking up near their spawn. Maybe they will look for a push onto C. But it all depends what they want to do. But there are good shots onto Kitsune. It's a good start for Legion. But can they keep that up? At this level of the game, all of these teams are extremely strong. They can focus fire really well. So at this point, it's just a good start that you only need in order to win. Even if you have the perfect focus fire, the other team can also do really good focus fire, so that cancels out. Legion are trying their hand on to capturing C. But Kitsune Uni are quite low. I think Legion might have something here. C it's still being decapped by APA's tanks. But the LLEs are quite low, and this is something they need to be wary of. Object 3, in this drift case still, Legion have rotated their tanks to be 4 tanks against 4. This is going to be even Stevens, and Legion really want to take the tanks out to the hook on targets, which will be the MLEs. Egg, are looking for a Uni, and I think Kitsune is out. Uni is out, and it's now 7 versus 5. Tonikawa's down to 1 shot. Tonikawa is out, and Legion are looking for Object 3. Object 3 down to 2 shots, and it's out as well. APA are now focusing on Artium, but the numerical advantage is firmly in favor of Legion, and AP will require a miracle to win this. Good shot from last AFK onto Artium. Ventium takes out Artium. Legion 5 versus 4. APA looking for another tank to focus. Big shot hypnotizing by Elmari. Last AFK is the focus for Legion. Whoopsie tries to do 1v1 against Ventium, no 2v1. Defeated big shot. Daze puts Whoopsie on fire for a brief moment. Negi will try to take out Daze. APA now have the hit point pool lead. Legion might have let down their guard a bit. Whoopsie is out. 4 versus 4. Ventium 1 shot. Last AFK 1 shot. Ventium out. Eggy is the focus, and last AFK is out. It's now 4 versus 2. Legion with a strong cap lead. All they need to do is to take out the isolated tanks, and it would not be difficult at all because Almari and Daze are not alongside each other. So Legion should have this. Legion should have this. Daze, good shot onto Eggy, and Eggy puts 1 onto Daze. But Daze, oh, is that a bounce? Maybe it's a bounce. Daze has been taken out. And now Murray is down to 463. Murray will try to put a shot onto Saboteur. It was an HE splash from Murray onto Saboteur. It didn't quite HE penetrate Saboteur, sadly. Saboteur will take out Murray, and the scoreline is now 1-2. Well done to Legion. They got 1 back. An important one. They've managed to chip away hit points of the MLEs at the beginning, and then it's just the beginning they have to do in order to win. The focus fire on point. Legion did better than that, I think. And APA, they seem to have slacked off a little bit, but it's not a bad game at all. I think they were just crippled by the MLEs taking so many hits at the beginning, and Legion made sure they maintained that hit point, the numerical advantage. Although they let out some steam and allowed APA to come back into the game, but in the end, the numerical advantage is the most important thing for Legion, and they maintained that. And now We're back on Fort Despair. APA versus Legion. Now APA will do something really interesting. Meanwhile, a Legion will take double Strift Ks, triple MLEs, double 777s. AP on the other hand, the last AFK in the Strift K, Ventium, Concept 1B, Almari VK90, and quadruple 60 TPs by Uni, Kitsune, Days, and Object 3. Alright, APA this time will be in a tricky situation. They do not have that DPM advantage, but they could defend. They could defend with those tanks, and this time they're from the south, with Legion from the north. And will Legion make a push right at the beginning and just take out all the tanks of APA? While APA, what will they do here? Let's find out now. Alright, let's have a high. Legion, red team from the north spawn, APA, blue team from the south. Let's take a look. Legion will send a lot of the tanks over to B and some to C. As APA, those 60 TPs, they're going mostly to A and B. And Uni has been spotted crossing. They have spotted a lot of tanks crossing. And Legion aren't able to put a shot. Oh, they put a shot onto Almari. Last AFK is trying to wait for the Legion's tanks to push. With Kitsune trying to capture B. Legion have taken the northwestern corner. That will give them the map control. But they are also quite spread out. So if APA wants to push, they could potentially do it. But they don't have DPM, however. This presents an issue. APA got B, and they will have the hit point, the cap lead. They don't have the hit point pool lead, however, so they need to conserve the hit points. Good shot from Whoopsie onto Uni. And we are seeing APA. Oh, they're looking for a push. Whoopsie is probably farming Uni, and Murray is trying to flank. Whoopsie still wants to put a shot onto Uni. Object 3 takes 1. This is not looking good for APA at all. Legion are trying to pincer the APA's forces. Object 3 is now down to potentially a one-shot. Gets taken out by Saboteur. Days is now very, very low. And down to 575. Legion found a breakthrough. And Days will be out of this fight. RTM gets ammo racked. Oh, I didn't see that coming. But Legion still have a strong hit point pool lead. Uni's out. It's now a 6 versus 4. Kitsune is quite low. Down to 324. Saboteur is down to 329. And APA. Oh, what happened to them on Fort Despair? Doesn't quite look like doesn't look quite like it, I'm afraid. Legion, they took out Anne Murray, and APA, they're now trying to focus hypnotizing, but it's all over. Legion will bring one back, and we are now even Stevens 2-2 for both teams. Well done to Legion. Great focus fight. APA, I don't think this lineup worked at all. It's for defending. It's meant for defending. If you don't conserve enough of your hit points, you really can't make a push. It's also quite slow. So Legion were able to respond to that push really well. This is going to be tough. And APA, they don't want to drop points like that. They need to start focusing. I do think they might have lost a little bit of concentration, but for sure they are one of the best teams on the EU server. So maybe they're not quite into this yet, and they are in the top 4 by a comfortable margin. So maybe they are not playing at their fullest. And Legion, well done, good focus fire. 5 tanks to more than 2k, amazing focus fire and amazing call. to counter push onto those 60 TPs, and we are on to Hellas now. Okay, so Legion will take triple MLEs, and potentially Legion will go for quadruple Strift Case. Yes, and that's what they are going for. APA will take double Concept 1Bs, double MLEs, double Object 777, and a T100 LT. Let's say. Interesting lineup for APA. They're taking no Strift Case. The DPM will be against them, but it will be imperative that they conserve hit points and chip away enough hit points of Legion so that the DPM difference will not make a significant difference. And Concept 1B is really good held down. And Hell's terrain can be a bit hilly, especially over to the southeastern area. So let's see what AP are going to do in this battle. So far, 2-2 for both teams.
Let's get this show on the road.
Legion are looking for AB, and APA are also looking for AB. And it could descend into a brawl early on. Now Murray spotted, tries to put a shot onto our team. Oh, we have seen Ventium putting a good shot onto our team. That's good stuff for APA. And Uni just go past speed. Big shots onto our team. Our team is in deep trouble. But Aggie is also going down the valley like that. Uni has already arrived to the other side. Looks to put a big shot onto Artyom. Yes, that puts Artyom down to a one-shot. At the same time, Legion have found Ventium isolated. Great push by Legion, but it will be Artyom that gets taken out first. Ventium's not going to last for long. He's now out of the fight. APA have pincered Legion's tanks, and they are now going for hypnotizing, but Object 3 needs to stay safe, because Legion are looking for Object 3, and APA, Kitsune and Uni needs to come back quickly. This is all about shot efficiency. Salvatore is now the focus for APA, and Legion are now trying to kill Object 3. Big shot onto Aggie. Great job to APA. The crossfire is amazing. But it's not over yet. Object 3 is out. 4 versus 5. Aggie is down. Hit points are in favor of APA. Salvatore is out. 3 versus 5. Whoopsie. Now the focus for APA, I think. Or maybe not. Because Tonikawa is closer to some of the tanks of APA. But Whoopsie is out. Last AFK is out. And now Murray tries to 1v1 against Tonikawa, and he's trying to put a shot onto Tonikawa before he links up with the rest of the teammate Kitsune. Now goes for Tonikawa, and Tonikawa is out, leaving the Kuda's last person standing. Amazing stuff by APA. That push from Legion almost worked. And I think it was our team that gets a lot of shots at the beginning near A. And that really dropped the ball, and Legion was forced to make a counter push, and that meant AP are in better control than Legion. It was super close in the end. It could have been Legions if APA's focus fire is not as good. This is yet another amazing battle by APA with the crossfire and the focus fire. 5 tanks doing more than 2k, Legion only 2 tanks doing more than 2k. Let's go back to Hellas, and we are now going to see. I didn't make a poll here. Okay, so we are now going to say a match point for APA. Can APA bring it home and win this next battle? I forgot to update the scoreboard. I apologize. And yes, it's now 2-3. And Legion will take quadruple Strift Case, triple MLEs, and APA. They will take a T110E5. We do see some teams taking the T110E5. It has the reactive armor consumable, so that makes the T110E5 like a mouse in terms of hit points. And, but the armor is definitely not as good as a mouse. But you see what I mean there. Kitsune will run a TBP, double MLEs by last AFK and Days, and double Strift Case by Ventium and Object 3. Uni will play the IS7. Let's see. Let's see what both teams are going to do. On Hellas, will APA show us what they are the best at doing. The last battle is a lot better for APA. The discipline, as I always say, sometimes you cannot be, so you cannot be in a good form like all the time. Sometimes the communication just go awry. But last battle it didn't go awry for APA. It was super close. But let's see. APA currently leading 3-2. Only one more win will be enough to give them a crucial point. Meanwhile, Legion, red team from the North Spawn, where are they going? They're going mostly to B. No, actually middle. They're going mostly middle. And AP on the other hand, they're going to get A at the beginning. And we'll send a lot of tanks to the middle too. This could ascend into a brawl fest, and a bit of a maelstrom could be brewing at any moment now. RTM takes some hits, Eggy takes some hits. They're trying to get this ramp to held down, but AV have done a good job to shut those strip case. Uni will be dropping down. Let's take a look. Uni misses the shot. And AP are looking to get RTM out of the way. RTM down to 2 shots. Daze joins him. And the rest of AP's team have now gone down to kill the strip case that are sitting in the valley. Salvatore tries to farm from above, but Kitsune is out in the TVP. That could be an important kill for Legion. Last AFK and Almeri needs to survive. Eggy is out, so it's now 5 versus 6. Daze is a 1-shot. And last AFK is the focus for Legion. We could very well see a tiebreaker if Legion keeps up this discipline. Last AFK is out, and it's now 5 versus 5. Hit points still in favor of APA. But Daze can't do much. So essentially, we're talking about a 4 versus 5 for APA. Daze is finally out. But Whoopsie has been taken out. It's 4 versus 4. Hit points still very, very close. AP are looking for a next target to focus. Tonikawa, maybe the focus for APA. It will be a good fight, but Ventum takes a lot of shots. Salvatore is also quite low. And AP turns their focus onto Salvatore. They want Salvatore out first, so they won't get pincered. Tonikawa out. Ventum out. Salvatore out. 2 versus 3. Almeri down to a 1-shot. And Hypnotizing could be able to take out Almeri. Almeri needs to stay down. Oh, this is tantalizingly close. Object 3. Good shot onto Dakudas. Good shot onto Hypnotizing. And Object 3 is looking for Dakudas. Dakudas is down to 1-shot. Hypnotizing. Base shot onto Object 3. Dakudas is dead. And this is surely going to be Legion winning. And oh my god. APA were made to work hard against Legion. And Zerd is here. Maybe Zerd's game has finished. I don't know, a lot of Akvas players are here. I don't know. But yes, well done to APA. 5 tanks doing more than 2k and Legion. 4 tanks doing more than 2k. Whatever the rumors are, they are still a very competent team. So don't let the rumors get into your head for a moment. But at the same time, APA are simply one of the best teams on the EU server. So I am interested to see how Legion will play against what's the next team? What's the next team? What's the next match? It's against Bluff. Okay, Bluff. You've been warned. You've been warned. Do not take this lightly. So let me just update the scoreline. Let's see if we have results for the other matches. And we do have results. Bluff 4-1 against Immortals and Akbar 4-0 against Raid, and this is why they're here on my stream. We're waiting for RBMK versus Rejects, and the results will mean AP and Akbar will extend the lead. If Rejects lose to RBMK, RBMK could rise up to the 5th place. Bluff would now be on par with Rejects with the number of round wins. So the next fixture will be Raid versus Rejects, Akbar versus Immortals, RBMK versus APA, and Bluff versus Legion. Let me just also update the scoreline. Update the let me just get the predictions out here. Well, not yet because Rejects are still playing. Will that go to a tiebreaker? I wonder. All right, let's see. Let me refresh. No, they're still playing. We'll play a battle first, and then we'll check out the results. I have a lot of birthdays here, so let me just play them one by one. We'll begin with Object 140. Let's do this.
Up and at 'em, lads.
Oh, the sheriff just tracked himself. Oh dear. Go on, go on. Let me use plane to check for more spots. No. Oh, Vortex. Oh, the TD's not around there.
One of our tracks is damaged. Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged.
Great.
Enemy armor is damaged.
That's a base shot there.
Track hit. We've damaged them.
Thank you.
Enemy armor is hit.
Well, we're getting a miracle. We are winning this fight.
We've damaged them.
We're losing the other side though, which is fine.
Enemy armor
So I
is
think we
hit.
can do this. Oh no.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor destroyed.
Great. Oh my god, that was a bad shot.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
Nope. Great kill. No.
Enemy armor is damaged.
No. No.
Gotcha!
Oh, good kill. Just have to time this well.
We've damaged them.
Great job. Great job, Bad Chat. Great. Great teamwork we have here. Telepathy. It's telepathy. I very much know it's telepathy. First class, good. I don't expect a mastery, of course. That's too little damage. Oh my god, that scares me a bit. Amazing start. Do we have results? And we do have another result. Great job to Rejects. They've won 4-3 against RBMK. RBMK are getting really close. But I think the current top 4, that their lead will continue to extend, and we can very well see one spot that is up for grabs for the top 4 fight. So so let's say the leaderboard. This is not the that is the right leaderboard. APA, ARWV, Rejects, and Bluff are in the top 4, and Bluff are leading Raid by 2 round wins. And Raid, Immortals Legion, RBMK all have 2 round wins each. Again, RBMK is ahead of Legion due to a head-to-head record. And for the next one, it's Rejects, ARWV, APA, and Bluff. They still have their own separate. They still play separately. So the next round, next round, if APA, ARWV, Rejects, and Bluff win their respective matches, we could very well say, for instance, we could very well say all of our current top 4 will lead by at least 3 round wins compared to the 5th place. So that brings us to fixtures 10 and 11, and I believe these 2 fixtures could decide the final outcome of a final top 4 of the EU server. And let's see if our final top 4 will be APA, ARWV, Rejects, and Bluff. All right, so let me get the predictions for you now. While I do that, let me just give me a moment. Okay, so I have the predictions ready. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to update. I'm going to post a leaderboard and also the bracket up. Not this. Not this. Yes, this. And okay, let me copy the odds down. And these odds, I must say, Thomas Peterson has given us some huge odds for some of these teams. Let's see. Alright, let's show you the predictions by Thomas Peterson. Let's go. Round 9, we have Rejects, Aqua, APA, and Bluff all predicted to win their own games. However, Bluff vs Legion will be the closest. And see if, let's see if it's going to be the case. It will be if Thomas Peterson is right, we could very well see. We could very well see all 4 of these teams continue to extend their lead in the top 4, and Bluff could lead Raid by 3-round wins, which is massive. And after tonight, there are only 5 more rounds to go. 5 more rounds. And we'll go back to the lounge. I'll play in a Vigorous Light and get the birthday bonus. Let's go. Faust. We still have a lot of time. Not until 4 past before the next battle begins. So we can play a lot of games while we wait.
Move out. We've damaged them. Enemy armor is hit. Track hit. Got him.
Alright.
We didn't even scratch
No,
them.
dear, no,
Track hit.
no.
Penetration. Penetration. Penetration.
That was close, that was close. No.
Everybody out.
I tried. But I hope we can win this one. And hopefully we now have the numerical advantage. 30B is a bit low too. And I'll think. Ooh, big shots. Hey, there we are. And another 30B. There are 2 30Bs. Oh, no, only one. Deja vu. That could be a 50B instead. Oh, what was that shot by the star? Oh my god. I can't. I always thought I'm in a tournament battle and I keep on pressing C. I'm not in like spec mode. The free cam mode, sorry. Free cam mode, so. Oh my god, occupational sickness, if that's the official term for that, but yeah. It has been ingrained to my muscle. Oh, people have to stop me from pressing the C button all the time when I do like you know, a key stream. And now we should have the M6 here. Brilliant. I am a little bit of a sacrificial lamb in this battle, but it's a good win. A win is all I need here. Perhaps I might not have done the most, a lot of damage, but still good. Oof. Huh. Alright, let me play the TVP now. We still have a lot of time. Still have a lot of time. And can I get a mastery with this tank? I got 2 masteries with TVP during stream. Which is not to say I can't get a 3rd. I'm not going to have too much hope with this. Hopefully I do a decent game with that TVP again.
Enemy armor is hit.
Ooh, I might be in trouble. I'm just going to do a full reload. The other side is very defensive, but it's not the worst thing to happen. We have an AFK medium, which doesn't help things, but as long as we do not lose too many hit points, we should be fine. I'd hope that the AFK medium will come back alive. Very good shot. Oh, Sheridan, that was a big one.
We've damaged them. Enemy armor is hit.
Ow! That was not a good shot. Please, Vickers, don't die. For the love of God. Please stay back. Otherwise, I might have to run. Oh dear, it's now one shot. They're now on one shot. Oh, our medium is back online. Amazing. I'm gonna attack help. I need help. Maybe that will usher the medium to help us. We lost a tank on the other side. That's not nice. I might. Ooh, a shot into the V-tank. I'm about to kill that IS-4.
Gotcha.
Oh, Africa's Vickers CR is out of order. And do we have more to come? The man in the enemy team is also quite defensive. So okay, we can't do much, but I'm just a bit worried where the other tanks of the enemies are. Mediums are like, Object 140 is getting quite aggressive. Death Star! Oh no, oh no, Object 140, good shot, lads. You're going to survive this! Oh, dang it. That's bad. No, we lost.
We've damaged them. We've damaged them. Penetration.
But I get to at least clip that. Oh no, this is bad news.
We've lost a track. We're stuck here. We didn't even scratch them. That one
Ooh, Sheridan shot so I can push
Penetration.
through. Hopefully Sheridan has to reload in time.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
This is going to be extremely tense. Oh
Battery is
no.
damaged. We can barely turn it.
They're running away. No, we lost them. The rest of the team is really not moving at all. There are 2 TD sitting near the spawn. A Sheridan which could kill me by 1 shot. I'm just going to where our team is. Let's see if I can get a good view. Up this slope. Hopefully I won't get shot at by TDs. Alright, we get a good view. Not spotted.
Enemy armor is hit.
Going to go for a reload. And be careful when I do this move again. I want to help you, but I am 1 shot. I'm just going to keep on spotting. Great kill! Thank you, thank you. That was good. That was good. Oh, that hit something. No, that's just the driller, not the voluntary gun. We might have to play for the draw. Unfortunately. Which is fine, because they won't get the win. That is what I want. That happened. There we go. It's a draw. It's a draw. It's a draw. It's not the end of the world. Did almost 3k, yeah, almost 3k. It's still good, still good. And there are no winners here. I did the most. I have the most XP. Alright. Better than nothing. Better than a loss. Which would have been terrible. Let's see. Let's see if I can win on Norcam D. This will be a loss. I might be risking myself with playing this battle. Hope I don't use all 7 minutes of game time like last battle.
Let's go.
Hopefully get a quick spot and see what we can do. Oh, maybe the bat chat will do the job for us. Oh, let's see. No, nothing? Oh, we got something. The bat chat's coming from below. Oh, we joined you, bat chat. I think the other bat chat just made a huge mistake.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Ooh, what a kill. Unfortunately, our bat chat lost a lot of hit points. No, Minotaur, it's not your time to put a shot in me. But our Batchat needs some help. No, our Sheridan needs some help. I'm coming. I am coming to save you. No, we lost you.
Enemy armor is damaged.
No.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
Right. Let me just run away for a moment. And there's a tortoise. I go for a tortoise now. And a U100. We lost the tank.
We've damaged them.
No, we lost another tank. Reload. Don't get shot by the E100. I won't get shot by E100. But we're going to lose our VZ. 9. To play this one really carefully. Don't push. Oh, don't you dare. Do something like that. Oh, you killed someone. Oh, good.
Enemy armor is hit. We didn't penetrate their armor. We didn't even scratch them.
They bounced me. No, I'll run away. Play with it, T30. That's just what we're going to do. Isolate that E100. We really need to get that tank out, don't we? Oh, they shot.
We've damaged them. Enemy armor is damaged. Critical hit. Enemy armor is hit.
No, receive a hit. Oh, the U100 could shoot me. Like that. No, I'm going to go back to the house. And T30. For the love of God, do something. It's a bounce. It's a loss, I think.
Penetration. Penetration. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
No, they're coming that way.
We lost a
Oh,
track.
they
We're
shot.
stuck here. Track hit. They left.
Oh.
This vehicle has had it.
Finally a kill. It's a loss. It's a loss, but I've done my best to kill stuff. Our teammates, I don't know, they just go berserk one by one. And our T30, I don't want to blame them, but would have loved them to share some hit points with me. It's a no hope. No hope, huh? Play the to whoever is in the chat right now. But yeah. I'm not gonna get the bonus for now. Maybe tomorrow. There is still hope. Well, we'll get into the room. 4K. I take that. 4K is good. I really want to win. We're now on to Black Goville. I'm going to take light tank again. Let me take a Sheridan. A Legion. Let's see. We have 3 minutes left to go, so actually we could go to the room now. Love. We'll take triple strip case, double MLUs and double 121Bs, and Legion. Are they ready? Yes, they're all here. We could see quadruple strip case. Dakudas probably won't take the leopard one. There'll be again a lot of strip case across the board. We'll count how many strip case both teams are taking. Okay, Legion are only taking 3, so it's only 6 triple strip case across the board. Legion will have double object service ever, but before I do that, before I continue to announce, let me just update the scoreboard. So for this round, we have Fujit streaming Rage versus Rejects, Emunet streaming ARWV versus Immortals. Nino will be following RBMK versus APA, and I'm following this match. Legion already with triple strift case, quadruple strift case, double object 777 and T100 LT. So it's SEP tuple strift case across the board. 1 bit left to go. Black Overview very open. Very good for mobility oriented tanks. So let's see what's going to happen here. Bluff, double MLEs. Announced, I don't know. And we're in for the first battle. Let's see. Both teams. Black Overview.
Let's get this show on the road.
Right, let's head over. Blah. You know what I'm talking about. Legion, blue team from the north, and Bluff, red team from the south. Last time I streamed Bluff, they lost 1-4 against Immortals. So will we see a much better Bluff tonight? I can certainly say yes. Otherwise, they won't be here in the 4th place with 4 round wins. Saboteur tries to get B. C will be captured by Bluff. Rimpelstiltskin's there. I think he was an TQT if I remember correctly. Oh, let's look at Yevgeny. Good shots to reset Saboteur. Artyom. Oh no, Artyom didn't put a shot onto Saboteur. Oh, I think Bluff have found their focus, which is Saboteur. I don't know why Saboteur keeps on pushing. Makes no sense because he's going to go down very quickly. Bluff are there to take out Saboteur's Skilloid. It's not the one killing Saboteur, it will be Leto. And now the focus will be on to Artyom. I think that's a huge misplay by Legion. However, Legion will try to take out Yevgeny. But cost of already 1 tank, and Yevgeny, well, the DPM is still here, but he's out. It's 6 versus 6. Bluff has the hit point pool lead. They don't have the numerical advantage, however. Leto, good shot onto Artyom. And we could say Rimpelstiltskin good shot onto Hypnotizing, and Leto puts another one onto Artyom. It's all about focus fire at this point. And Skilloid tries to put a shot onto Artyom. It's a miss, however. I think the terrain is not being helpful here. Classical comes in to take out Artyom. It will be actually Leto that takes out Artyom. It's now 5 versus 6. And Misha is down to 1 shot. Gets taken out by Skilloid. Pashta is out. Leto staying on, but Hypnotizing could take out Leto, which he bounces, and Leto takes Hypnotizing out. Water is out. It's now a 4 versus 3. Rimpelstiltskin's still very healthy. And Legion will have to work really hard. And the first thing they need to do is to take out Leto, which is a 1-shot, and he's very safe. Classical tries to go for A. You can see Classical going for Whoopsie's down to 615 hit points. And Skill looking to put a big one. Whoopsie's out. The 2 down to a 1-shot, gets taken out by Tonikawa. 3v2, and oh, 4 minutes left to go. Bluff will get A. And Tonikawa will try to go for B, but he passes B. Bluff are looking for Dakudas. Dakudas staying safe in that T100 LT. Rimpelstiltskin takes 1. And Bluff, can they do a miracle here? Skilloid, great shot onto Tonikawa, but Rimpelstiltskin We'll put a shot onto Tonikawa. That leaves Tonikawa the last one shot. Dakudas also one shot. Tonikawa out. And Dakudas hopes to take out Classico. But that won't be the case. Classico takes out Dakudas, and the first battle goes to Bluff. Well done to Bluff. Legion, I think, made a huge mistake trying to push onto B without much support. That gave Bluff some good advantage to begin with. Had Bluff not got that advantage, I think Legion could have taken that. So they have to be wary of this. I'm not sure if that's a call from the caller, but it makes little sense to me. You simply don't push when your team isn't like in position to support you whatsoever. Maybe they're in position to shoot whoever goes down to shut down the Legion tanks, but it looks a little bit suspicious to me as to why they want to do that. No, maybe just a misplay, maybe just a huge misplay, but 6 times 2 more to kick with Bluff. It's a great start, nonetheless. The Legion. Let's say what they have in mind next. Bluff will take triple strip case, double object 777, the TVP, and a 1-1B with Legion now going for triple strip case and 1-1B. No, 2 1-1Bs, double object 777. We'll go back to Blackoville. Now, let's say Red team from the north with Legion, blue team from the south.
Time to roll out.
Love. Oh, tried to blind fire. Couldn't hit anything. They found no one. They've shot everything. And Legion dodges all of them. Oh, another shot trying to take out a tank of Legion, but no damage been done. They will notice that soon. But they still have a slight hit point pool advantage, so if they miss all their shots, not the end of the world, of course. But the two going very aggressive, hyper aggressive. And Legion are trying to defend C. They would get C at the start. Pasture will try and get A. Bluff would need to rotate. They don't have the cap lead this time. Legion, well done. They will have the cap lead. The hypnotizing takes a couple of shots, but so is Yevgeny. So, in terms of training, both teams are training somewhat equally, but will we see Bluff looking to rotate? Water is spotted. Legion are trying to defend. B will be hard to take because you have Artyom and potentially Salvatore. Oh, Salvatore takes one. Either way, if Bluff decides to go for B, it won't be without the cost. And Bluff spreading out a bit, trying to get back control, but Legion could potentially make a good counter push. Let's see, Skilloid TVP spotted. Oh, takes one from Whoopsie. Hippo is still neck and neck. Skilloid misses that shot. Will he go for a drum reload? Will he just wait to see if he can put a shot? Water coming to push the line a little bit forward. Bluff slowly pushing the line. And that 2 takes 1. Good shot on hypnotizing. Is this a blind fire? I think so. I don't know this. They still say they need to do more damage, but they now have a lead. As Tabata takes 1. Artyom tries to go for this slope here, and will try to deal with Classical and Leto. Still anything could happen at this point. 550 hit the cap points for Bluff. Let's do the maths, shall we? 5 cap points for 2 seconds of increase. We are talking about a minute to go for Bluff before they absolutely have to make a push. But they are keeping up okay with the hit points. But Legion have now made a call to counter push onto Classical and Latu. This is going to be huge. Latu is out, and it's now 6 for the 7. Hit points are very close. But Bluff, without the hit point without the gun advantage, this is going to be very crucial. Classical gets taken out. It's now 5 versus 7. Legion now have the lead. Rimpelstiltskin is not the one killing our team. It is Yevgeny killing our team. Now the focus will be on Saboteur. As Saboteur gets taken out very quickly, it's now a 5 versus 5. Bluff now have the guns back. Hypnotizing is out. Whoopsie's down to a 1-shot. And Yevgeny and Rimpelstiltskin needs to stay alive. Skill coming in with more hit points, trying to take out Misha. Puts the second shot in and kills Misha, and Dakudas is chasing Pasha. It's 5 versus 2. Cap points are in favor of Bluff. Hit points are in favor of Bluff. Guns are in favor of Bluff. It's looking very promising for Bluff. They just need to kill the remaining isolated tanks, and they should have this. Eggy's down to 1 shot, and Dakudas is looking for skill. Like Eggy's very low, and Yevgeny takes out Eggy. And Dakudas is the last person standing. Pasha gets the kill. Great job to Bluff. What a comeback. Legion, great counter push there. A great surprise push. I think it could have worked. I don't know what happened there. They've got the gun advantage too. Is it a focus fire? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. But surely Bluff made a good job in the focus fire and got that great comeback and made sure they still keep their trading toe-to-toe with Legion. I mean, both teams lost quite some hit points while defending and stay in their positions. So if one of them do not lose a lot of hit points, it could have been theirs easily. So both of the teams have equal footing before the onset of Legion's counter push. So it really boils down to the focus fire efficiency. Maybe Bluff just connects the shots with one another a little bit better. It's really close to call. And it's really hard to point out the mistakes from both teams. I just can't spot many. Again, splitting hairs if I do. It's just that close. It's just that close. We're now on to Yukon with a 2-0 lead for Bluff. It's looking promising for Bluff, but again, it comes with hard work from Bluff. They have to work for that. Legion, they will now take triple MLEs, double Strift Ks, double Object. 777 with Bluff going for double 60 TPs, double MLEs. Actually, Bluff will take triple 60 TPs. Pasture will take the 121B and Water. T100 LT. Let's go to the third battle of tonight in round 9. Let's see. Sorry. Okay, red team. Bluff from the south spawn. Legion. Blue team from the north. Pasha just knocking down the tree. Doing some environmental damage. Oh no. Someone just need to report that. I'm just joking. You can't ban a player for knocking down trees. This does not happen in World of Tanks. There is no environmental agency to prevent deforestation in the game. And Classico drops a tungsten shell. Great shot onto Artium. Legion are totally stacked up. Are they going to make a push? Love have also stacked up. Classico tries to stay alive. A Legion, they've lost a lot of hit points while pushing. Rimpelstiltskin has also received a lot of hits now. Saboteur. I don't know what happened, just they are crashing into one another. And that gives Bluff some breathing space. Loads of bounces from Legion as well. River Source's one shot. And Bluff, they need to take out the tanks here. Aggie is out, and Skilloid and Water are coming in. Classical is out. Now 5 versus 6. It's looking pretty promising from Legion. They have the hit point pool advantage. Salvatore is out. 5 versus 5. Pasha takes out Artyom. And Whoopsie will go for Yevgeny and Legion. They now only have 4 tanks remaining. Can Bluff make a comeback? Yevgeny's down to 1 shot. He has to stay safe. It's a 60 TP. Whoopsie fires onto Skilloid and Yevgeny, looking to put a big shot onto Whoopsie. Misha is out. And it's now a 4 versus 3. Whoopsie down to 1 shot. Great focus fire by Legion. Great shot onto Pasta. And Legion, only 2 tanks alive. Bluff just need to keep those very low hit point pool targets alive. They should have this one. And Yevgeny is out. Letu is out. Oh, Bluff. They have the medium to lights. Pasha, can he stay alive? I don't think so. Pasha gets taken out, and so is Nakudas. Water takes one from Hypnotizing. Hypnotizing takes a hit. And Water needs to play really nicely. Wow. And B, will we see a capture by Water onto B? I think we do. I think we do. Hypnotizing would get say for Legion. And that will mean Legion still have the hit point, the cap lead. And also the hit point pool lead for sure. Water will have to put 1 more shot. And I don't think Water has like much higher DPM than LGN. Correct me if I'm wrong on this. I remember the T100 LT doesn't have like super high D. Oh, Hypnotizing going for A. That's a signal for Water to come in to take down Hypnotizing. He's going to go for his left hand side to hopefully flank from behind. Hypnotizing is looking not the right way. Hypnotizing, great shot, drops the adrenaline. But it will be hard to COD Hypnotizing. Hypnotizing could put a big one onto Water. Oh, can he do that? Big shot onto Water. Hypnotizing. Can reload just in time. Water, can he dodge a shell? Good shot there. Hypnotizing needs to get a kill. Oh, maybe Water can get it. Water gets it. Scoreline is now 3-0. Oh, Legion could have got this one. That push was a good idea, but they were bumping into one another. It was a rough push, but they were actually having the hit point pool lead. Love, on the other hand, tried their best. They've done some good focus fire in the end, but Legion's focus fire is not that far behind, although not the tightest, but still good enough to give them a good lead. And Legion managed to kill the low hit point pool targets in the end, and he could have easily be Legion's, but as we see, Water carried the team in the end with 5 kills, more than 5k damage. 5 tanks doing more than 2k for Bluff, still a good sign of Bluff doing well. And Legion, if they lose the next one, they will lose. They will give the round win to Bluff, and we could potentially see Bluff leading by 3 round wins over the 5th placing team. So let's update the score. 3-0 for Bluff. And Yukon, Legion will take double 50 Bs, triple strip Ks, and double object 777. Bluff could take triple MLEs, double strip K, a VK72, and a T100 LT with Water. And let's see what's going to happen. Bluff, can they bring home with a 4-0 victory? And Legion, not the time to give up yet. They still have a chance, but they need to be at that 100% if they want to do a reverse sweep. It has happened. It has happened before, so I cannot say for certain whether this will be the case. But Bluff will apparently have a lot less pressure than Legion. Water going for the southwestern corner. Won't spot anyone, but B will be captured by the MLUs of Bluff. 3 MLUs actually. That will give Bluff the cap lead, and Legion, they have captured C. They're lining up for a push potentially over to B, but it will be a tough push. MLUs will try to stay alive for as long as oh, best shots onto Dakudas. That was probably a mistake. And now Dakudas down to 616 hit points. Bluff have Legion pincered. And the first time out goes to Dakudas, and Bluff are looking for hypnotizing, but Legion are going for classical next. They need a tag out, but hypnotizing is not going to be long for the swirl. Classical is out, and it's now a 6 vs 6. Whoopsie takes 1, takes 2, and will be surrounded by Water and Yevgeny. Good shots onto Whoopsie. Legion are looking to push onto Rimpelstiltskin. Base shots onto Rimpelstiltskin. And Whoopsie's out. It's now a 6 vs 5. There is still a chance for Legion to make a comeback. They killed Rimpelstiltskin. Misha almost loaded the entire clip. Pastra tries to run away. Not the best HE shots from Misha. But it could have been enough to kill Pastra. Hit points. They'll still have this, but the numerical advantage will go to Legion now. Or maybe not, because Saboteur gets taken out, and we're now seeing Artyom to focus for Bluff. Hit points are now firmly in favor of Bluff. Artyom is out of the fight. Big shots onto Yevgeny. Letu is out. It's 3 vs 3. Skilloid still very healthy. Let's follow Skilloid now in the VK. Can he kill Eggy? He was tracked for a brief moment, but Eggy is out. 3 vs 2. Yevgeny's at 1 shot. Gets killed by Misha. Misha is now 1 shot. And puts Skilloid to a 1 shot here. And hypnotizing. Puts a good shot onto Water. Misha unable to return fire. It certainly is going to be a Bluff winning 4-0 against Legion. And Skilloid will come from behind, but he is aware that he's a 1 shot. But he might be able to kill Hypnotizing before Hypnotizing able to turn his turret to shoot Skilloid, meaning it's going to be a 4-0 victory. 4 really convincing victories for Bluff, as Bluff will pick up another important point, and that marks the end of the stream. Well done to Bluff and Legion. Look a little bit out of tonight. Really hope the rumors are not true, but if it's true, I do feel really sorry, because they are a terrifically talented team, and they can do massive things. I just hope whatever the rumors are, I just hope it's just only in the heat of the moment. They still have a good chance in the top 4. They just have to work really hard in the last 5 rounds, and maybe they're able to pick up a point or 2. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But Bluff, this is a strong statement, and 4-0 win, it's a great win anyway. Let's see if we have any more results. If we don't have any more results, I'm going to finish the stream. But even if we still are waiting for results, I'm going to direct you to other streamers, because why not? That's what I do. APA won 4-0 against RBNK, so there are only 2 more fixtures to go. And I will direct you to both Fujin and Emunet. They are still streaming, so this is going to be the end of me. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow on the Apex server as we follow rounds 10 to 11. It's been a blast. I'll say goodbye to you all. Thanks, and bye.